If you are new to regulatory affairs or exploring whether this field is right for you, this video is part of a beginner foundation series. In this module, we will focus on why medicines are regulated. By the end of this session, you should understand the public health purpose behind medicine regulation, how regulators think about benefits and risk, and why oversight continues over time. You don't need any regulatory background to follow along. We will use plain language and focus on understanding, not procedure. Let us start with a simple but important idea. Medicines are not ordinary products. When you take a medicine, it interacts directly with your body. It can improve health, relieve symptoms, or even save lives. At the same time, medicines can also cause side effects or unwanted reactions, especially if they are not used appropriately. This coexistence of benefit and risk is the starting point for medicine regulation. Now let us look at an important challenge. Unlike many other products, patients usually cannot judge whether a medicine is safe or effective by looking at it. They cannot see how it was developed, how it was tested, or what risks were identified during research. At the same time, companies developing medicines hold detailed scientific knowledge about their products. This creates an information gap between those who develop medicines and those who use them. Regulation exists to help manage this imbalance by introducing independent review before medicines are widely used. So, what does regulation aim to ensure? Before a medicine is made widely available, regulation helps confirm that it works for its intended use, its risks are understood and considered acceptable, and its quality is consistent and controlled. This process is not about questioning good intentions or assuming poor practice. It exists because decisions about medicines affect real people, and those decisions need to be made carefully and transparently. Now let's look at how regulation works in principle. Across the world, regulatory systems rely on the same core idea. Decisions are based on evidence. Before approval, companies are required to provide data. This includes information about how the medicine is made, how it behaves in the body, how effective it is, and what risks have been identified. Evidence allows regulators to assess medicines using a structured and consistent approach. An important point to understand is this. Regulators do not expect medicines to be risk-free. Instead, they ask a central question. Do the benefits of this medicine outweigh its risks for the intended patients when used as proposed? This is known as risk-benefit thinking. Approval means that, based on current evidence, the expected benefits are judged to be greater than the known risks under defined conditions of use. Regulatory oversight does not stop at approval. As medicines are used by larger and more diverse populations, new information may emerge. Manufacturing processes may also change over time. Because of this, regulation is continuous. Regulators reassess benefit and risk throughout a product's life using new data as it becomes available. This life cycle approach helps ensure that decisions remain appropriate as knowledge evolves. Regulatory decisions are made by public authorities whose responsibility is to protect public health. These authorities operate independently from commercial interests. For example, in Indonesia, this role is carried out by BPOM. Other countries have their own regulatory authorities, but the public health purpose is the same. Their role is to review evidence, ask critical questions, and make decisions that affect patient safety and access to medicines. So, what does all of this mean in practice? For patients, regulation provides protection they cannot create for themselves. It means that evidence has already been reviewed and assessed by an independent authority. For society, regulation helps build trust in healthcare system by supporting consistent, transparent, and evidence-based decisions. The key message to take away is this: medicines are regulated to protect patients by ensuring that benefits outweigh risks based on evidence and ongoing oversight. In the next module, we will build on this foundation by looking at who is involved in the regulatory system: regulators, industry, healthcare professionals, and patients, and how their roles connect.